And today we're grilling beef tenderloin. No, pork tenderloin. We did the beef tenderloin last time. The wind chill tonight is only it's only 7 degrees, so it's way warmer than the last time we did this. Way warmer than the beef tenderloin was. That was minus 31, but it's just no wind tonight. See? Oh, a little wind, not too bad. Anyway, so I'm going to put this on, and got to be careful here because I'm freezing to the bar, as you can see. Okay, look at that steam. And what I'm going to do with the pork tenderloin, it's fairly small. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go on edge a little bit, and I'm going to tuck this under a little bit. Okay, like that. A little bit on edge so that gravity works in my favor, like I did with the beef tenderloin. Now the other thing I'm going to do is radically turn it down, and I'm going to set my timer. And what I'm doing is a recipe that's called 7-6-5. 7 one side, 6 on the other, and 5 resting. Now, AmazingRibs.com is like not into this. They want you to just gently cook it, but we've done lots of these pork tenderloins and it really comes out great. It's just beautiful, crazy great. So just started it out. I'm going to go in the house because it's, that may not sound like cold, but it's pretty cold. So I turned them down a little bit, but it's, cold enough out here. My thermometer got all fogged up. I'll watch from the house, but it's not as critical in this one, and I'm going to watch the timer from the house too. Okay, good. See you later. I'm going to just take a little peek with about a minute to go. I'm up pretty hot and don't want to burn it too bad. Looks like it's okay. See, I'm protecting it right there and letting her go like crazy there. So that's kind of indirect, as they call it. Okay, and what are we at? 6 minutes, and of course I didn't start that right away, so I'll watch it. I found a spot where my phone fits right on that side burner gig, so it works really well. The other thing I did was I added these little magnets on here. It's a stainless steel grill with a stainless steel door. Go this way so you can see better. But I put these magnets on it, and it works really well for hanging my tools. Because otherwise it's kind of useless trying to grub around in there. And I converted the grill from propane to natural gas, which gives me more room under there, but I don't really do anything with it anyway. I could have hung the tools out here, but I just thought it was nicer to put it in there. Okay, so we're ready to flip it. Let's see how we did. I don't know if you can see, but yeah, it's pretty good. Okay, so I'm going to move it over this way a little bit. And again, I want to get the gravity working for me. So, trying to get it. There we go. And it does not look like it was overcooked by any stretch. So I'm going to turn these on hot. And now I've got another 6 minutes to go. And I'm going to go get my probe thermometer, because that's the right way to do it. There we go. That's looking good though, and it smells great. As you can probably tell. I guess I don't have to put it in yet. Everybody's looking at this in the snow deal. Well, that's the way it is. Okay. I'll turn that off. Okay, coming out 12.5 minutes, so that's coming right up on the 6-minute mark of the second batch. I got my little probe thermometer here, and normally I would just turn it off here. See, it's getting browned nicely. Let's see what it's looking like inside. This takes a couple seconds. If you can see that. 102, 105. So it could be a little higher. Pork says it should be at 175. Well, I never do these at that anymore, and your chances of getting Let's see here, now it's 122 in that spot. Just had to get a little closer in. Okay, so it's got a little bit to go. We'll try one more, just to make sure. And that one's even more high, 120. It's about 130. So what I'm going to do, normally I would just go to 18, but now I'm going to go and just turn it down a bit so that it can still cook a little, but turn them all down. And that way, in this cold, cold temperature, I'll still have it around 350 when it's around 400-ish, but it's probably going to go down. So I'll have it around that, and I'll keep my thermometer handy. Maybe get down to 400. I guess it's not. Yeah, it'll go down. Anyway, so I'll get it down there, and then it'll cook a little bit. Yeah, it'll warm up that internal temperature a little bit, because they're pretty small. So it'll warm it up quite a bit. Okay, so we're at 17 minutes, and I'm going to turn off the heat. Mostly, yeah, see, it got down just about 350. Mostly because, and you got to get a feel for your own grill. Mostly because I don't want to forget. I heard about somebody who burned their house down a couple weeks back around here in our neighborhood by leaving their gas grill on overnight, and about 2 in the morning it started the house on fire. So we don't want to do that, and I have done it. I mean, I have left it. I've never burned my house down with it, but look at that. It's just beautiful. Oh, let's try the internal temperature just for hoots and giggles, because you're saying, John, you can't eat raw pork. I know. But the meat's, see, the juices are coming out of that spot I stuck it before, and it's up in the 135 range. Let's try it over here. 158, 166. Okay, so it's plenty good. Okay? Because although they've adjusted those down, and most importantly, the idea of pork getting trichinosis from pork is so, they pretty much stamped it out. There, look at that. Take it over to the light. See a little bit of crust, just a little black. My family likes that, so it's not a bad thing. And we turn this off, and now we'll go carve it and see how that works out. Okay? Okay, let's see how it came out. Let's just have a look. And I like the ends. It's a little done more than I would have liked. Probably should have turned that down a little bit. But there we go. Oh, that looks great. Very juicy. A little pink. Just the way I like it. Whoever gave me this knife, it's not worth trying to use. This is another little hack, life hack. I use a magnet rack up under the counter. That's better. See, perfect. Just a little pink and super juicy. Susan, time to eat. I'm going to take that off and eat it myself because I love that stuff. There we go. Beautiful, huh? Very juicy. She likes it. Okay, and I'm going to eat that piece of crusty. Yeah, we're turning off the video now. Oh, I love that.